So this is the jig I come up with for doing my 60-degree segments, but I recommend Gary's the Popperfoot 1947. This is just, I made it this minimalist because I don't have much storage space, and this is just the most minimal way I could come up with doing it. And I'm going to add a bit of knowledge to the video in to Gary's video, which is this. I didn't want to make a stop, so, well, I have, but I'm using my fence and a piece of angle, and whatever width of tile you decide on, they all have to be the same, exactly the same, and you'll need ones at half and double the width. So the next video will be making a sled for my router table to be able to exactly get these to the right width, to an exact width. So the jig, the thing is just a board with a runner set at 60, 30, triangle across the back. I did use a little technique to get it to be what I think is spot on. I haven't used it yet, but to set the length, what Gary does, he cuts one off. In fact, I'll cut one off first. Let's just cut one off. Something I don't like about it, the little bits tend to go in there. Right, so we've got one with an angle, the 60-30 angle, and now we want to have the right length. And what Gary does, he measures down like that, but you don't need to do that. All you can do is use the width of your piece of wood to set your fence and your stop. I'll clamp that on there. Yeah, that's perfect. So that width of that wood also determines the length of that. So put the sled back in. If we want a triangle, that way up. All this is in Gary's video, great video. I'll put a picture in. If you want a tumbling block, that way round, and these will be the right dimension. Oh, and if we want the other thing, we'd need a half width one, so we would set the fence at 1.5, I think. Maybe we set it at 2, I don't know, but that'll be in the next video when I've got some more wood sawn up with, well, sawn and routed to the proper widths. So I've put a little slot there so I can put a spring clamp on there. Silly me, what I meant to do, the fence is locked down, you need to move this back to in front of the blade, otherwise it does what that, it will catch like it just did. So I'll get another one lined up. And those will come together to make your star, or whatever shape you're after. You can make all the pieces the same as in Gary's video. and I'll show you in the next segment how that's going to turn into curved segments. So assuming your jig's good, you can your segmenting jig's good, you can make all of your parts to do all of the illusion effects, cubes and knuckle bones and stars and all the rest of them, which is nice, but I want to take that to a different place, and that is by adding curves. The Seed of Life is going to be the big one, and I'm building up to that really. That's the centre of the Seed of Life. You can see there's one part of it. Hang on, I'll zoom in. One petal is just one knuckle bones smaller than this, half the size in fact. I did scale this to this. When I make my thinner stock, so I'm going to have some 2 wide stock and some 1 wide stock. The width being the perpendicular height of one of these triangles. It's always the constant, and that's why we could use it to make the sawing a bit easier. So what I'll do is I'll make a star and then 6 other knuckle bones, place them around the edges, just turn it round, then flip those round, turn it round again, and I'll have my 6 petals. Then to make these tiles, which I'm calling thongs for obvious reasons, because it looks like a thong shape, they'll be arranged like this, green tiles. That I have to make 6 triangles and arrange them around the star. The star will be removed during turning, and turn the inside, the concaves, rotate those round 60 degrees and turn the other concave, and then after that I'll have the pieces to put together to make this little partial, the centre of the Seed of Life. And I'll also turn, for what I'm making, 6 trapeziums, double width, which is actually this width. These will be the half width, half of this, but there'll be trapeziums, to make a hexagon around it, glue that up, turn it round, and then I can turn that into what I'm actually going to make. But there's, you can just arbitrarily come up with patterns with these. There's a star, curved star pattern. Your imagination is the limitation really. There's plenty of examples of patterns using just one radius. So I'll also include a video of how to set up the grid in Inkscape,